let's discuss the blood vessels that enter your heart. Well, the apertures that we call as the valves, they are present, which actually help the unidirectional flow of the blood. So let's see what are the blood vessels that enter your heart from the right atrium as well as from the left atrium. First of all, let's discuss the right atrium. We have superior vena cava, we have inferior vena cava and the coronary sinus. The superior vena cava is anterior, you can see in the image the anterior part, and then we have the posterior part, that is the inferior vena cava. The superior vena cava, it actually carries blood from head, neck, chest and arms. So it is going to carry blood from the anterior regions, from the upper regions of your body, for example head, neck, chest and your arms. And the blood is what? It is deoxygenated. I told you that the right part of the heart, it is linked with what? Deoxygenated blood. So it carries deoxygenated blood in the right atrium, and it has no valves, right? There is no valve which actually regulates superior vena cava. Then we have the inferior vena cava, which is, you can see here, posterior position. It brings blood from the lower parts, right? It brings blood from the lower parts and it carries what? It brings what? The deoxygenated blood into the right atrium, right? So it has a valve. The superior vena cava has no valve, but inferior vena cava has a valve that is known as the Eustachius valve, or you can also call it as the valve of inferior vena cava. Right? Then we have the coronary sinus. It returns deoxygenated blood from the walls of the heart into the right auricle. So, it is just returning the deoxygenated blood, because we are talking about the right atrium, so we will always talk about the deoxygenated blood. So the coronary sinus returns deoxygenated blood from the walls of heart into the right auricle, and the coronary sinus has also a valve, that is the Thibetius valve, right, or you can also call it as the valve of the coronary sinus, right. So we have superior vena cava, inferior vena cava and the coronary sinus. Now let's talk about the left atrium. In the left atrium, we have two pairs of pulmonary veins. We have two pairs of pulmonary veins which carry oxygenated blood from the lungs, and it's collected by these four pulmonary veins. So two from each lung, right, the left and the right. So they have separate apertures, but they also don't have any valves, right. So the pulmonary veins, they carry what? They carry oxygenated blood from lungs, right, two from each lung, and they have separate apertures, but they have no valves, right. So remember, when we talk about the left atrium, means we are always considering the oxygenated blood. So oxygenated blood is always going to come from what? From the lungs, and this is collected by these four pulmonary veins, two from each lung, and they don't have any valves, remember this. So this was about the blood vessels that enter your heart, that is into the right atrium and into the left atrium. So in the right atrium, we have discussed superior vena cava, inferior vena cava and the coronary sinus, and in the left atrium we have discussed the pulmonary veins. We have two pairs of pulmonary veins. Now let's discuss the blood vessels that leave your heart.